Hi guys, welcome to Strasz Gaming. I'm Luke. This is Season 4, Episode 7 of my Road to Glory with York City on Football Manager 2018. And we've played 7 games since the last time I've seen you. And I'm struggling massively. We've won 2 games and drawn 1 out of that. Obviously we played Blackburn, but we played Leyton Orient. After that they absolutely destroyed us 5-0. Then we played Bury. Tony Gomez got a 1-0 goal. A 1-0 goal? 1 goal for us. We won 1-0. Then we played Exeter. Lost 1-0. Port Vale we managed to beat 2-1 with an own goal. Candling getting on the score sheet. Crawley we lost 1-0 against. AFC Wimbledon. It was 2-2. It's just been difficult. And then Cambridge we played them last 4-1. So things aren't going well, but we've got 2 home games today. One against Willicombe and then the other one against Peterborough. Injuries have been our problem. Massively, injuries have been our problem. So if we have a quick look at the league table, we find ourselves in 10th place. Still 3 points off the playoffs, which isn't too bad, but I just don't think the team that I've got is good enough. Just if we go up, we're going to go down. I think get rid of half these players, start again next season and see what we can do. Because if we have a look, Gomez and Candling, probably the 2 best strikers at the club. Candling, he may not come back again for another loan. Amichi's on loan as a winger. He's not that great. We can probably find other wingers. Definitely struggling on the left-hand side as well for wingers. Let me have a quick look. Why is Connolly not showing up? Well, that's just broken because there's Connolly that's... Oh, no, he's there. Oh, bloody hell, Connolly's declined massively. I didn't realise he's dropped down to a 2-star potential. Ah, right, okay, yeah. So, yeah, massively struggling on the left-hand side. Midfield, we've got a lot of players. Isaac Christian Davis is by far the best. Jake is alright, but we've got... Ian is obviously injured. He's got a bag full of potential. Ben Rofon, who I'm playing in centre-back at the minute, got bags of potential. So we're alright midfield-wise. Yes, you know the team anyway. I'm not going to go through it constantly, but at the end of the season, I think massive changes need to be made. So this game, what I've been doing, I've literally just been playing around with the tactics and just trying to figure out what to do. And at the minute, when it comes and loads up, I am going 3 at the back, 1 defensive midfielder, kind of 4 in the midfield with 2 up front with Gomez as the target man and Candling up front. That may change because we have got... Who we got on the bench? We've got Mac, and I have renamed him because he had a stupid name that I could not pronounce, so he's called Mac. It's not even Mac, it's Mark in it, but with M-A-K. I'm going to get ripped for that one. Anyway, that dude. So, yeah, and a lot of injuries still. Ian's still injured. Sean's still injured. Edmondson's on the bench. He's not going to feature at all because he's only there just for the homegrown player kind of thing. I think if you drop him out, I can still play. I didn't realise, but having to look at how Connolly's dropped, Furlong is going to be starting for this next game. So before I do it, I'm going to change the preferences and put it back to decent graphic. So we'll get straight into this game in a second, guys. Right, here we are for the game. I don't know how we're going to fare up against Willicombe. I didn't even have a look to see where they were in the league. I cannot speak, which is really bad considering I'm going to be live streaming later on tonight as well. Right, so the assistant manager didn't do well with his team talk, so I'm going to hopefully make it better. I would play wing-backs, thinking about it. I would try and play the 3 at the back formation with the wing-backs, but then that's just copying my Leicester save, and that's going so well for us at the minute, isn't it? Wheels are going to come off that bus soon. I still think maybe I could get 4-4-2 working. Right, Davenport's picked the ball up, plays it to Candling, looking for Gomez. I'm still on, obviously. What's my tactics? I don't even know what I've got tactics-wise. Willicombe are also below us as well. I might go attacking. I might just see how we go the first... We're only 2 minutes into the game, so I don't need to go attacking just yet. But we're looking promising. No one's had a shot yet, but the highlights are going all our way. Jake, looking for Candle, and he can. Can he get the cross in? He can't. He's still got the ball. Now he finds the cross to Amici, who's back from injury. And he's back, scoring a goal. Is it Xavier Amici? Get in. That's what we want to do. That's going to put us up into 8th place, which is where we need to be. We definitely need to win this game. We also definitely need to beat Peterborough as well. It'd be nice to have a good run of matches again. Get somewhere near the playoffs. I want us to get into the playoffs. I want us... If we get promoted to League One, I feel like we'll come straight back down. But it would be nice to at least feature in the playoffs, get some sort of experience in there. Davenport, what a tackle that was. Ball up to Candling. Didn't work, they couldn't find him. Right, Rowe, decent header. Now they're on the attack. This is going to be their goal, isn't it? Yeah, they've got a man over. I've done all right. That is the problem with playing the formation we're playing. Because we're playing wingers instead of wing backs, we literally just have a straight back three, and they can easily come in from the wide men, especially considering the formation they're playing, the 4-3-3 with the two wide players. They can easily get in behind our centre backs. That's why we've got the defensive midfielder on. So I did have an attacking midfielder, didn't quite work. We were just getting caught out, but it's not looking great so far. And they've just hit the post again. And now, to be honest, we are definitely FM and we've had one shot to their 5. I'm going to go attacking. We're at home. We should be winning this game. We are winning, but we should be winning it a lot better than we are. And they've just had, 3 corners in a row now? I wasn't really paying attention. Maybe 2 that was, right. Can we break from their corner? No, they can't. They've got a man over, cross in. They should have scored. They really should have scored. 2 clear-cut chances now for Willacombe. We've not even had one, but we've had 1 shot on goal and scored, which is all important. If they can't finish, that's fine. But we're on attacking now, so hopefully we'll start pushing up the field a bit more. Or maybe not. We'll just lose it. So this is what I mean. If we pause it, obviously, yes, we've got the wingers here. We've got the 3 centre-backs, the defensive midfielder. I feel we just don't have anyone here. And that's my problem. I don't know whether to drop someone back in here, but I like the 2 strikers we've got. Yeah, that is the massive problem, I think. Right, anyway, where's this highlight going to go? Probably to them. Also, it doesn't help that I haven't really got midfielders on any decent roles. I've got one just as a central midfielder on defend. I think that's what Jake can do. Is it Roform we've got in defence? He's a defensive midfielder or slash midfielder. But, excuse me, he's apparently one of the best defenders at our club. Well, one of the best defenders at the club. And they have now equalised 1-1. And it was coming, to be honest with you. We weren't going to keep that up for long. They've been absolutely bombarding us. And they've scored. Again, it's just come out from being out wide. We can't clear the cross. And then they get it. It's just poor defending from us. We should have just cleared the cross. Anyone particularly... No one's really performing that rubbish, really. Gomez, not doing that great. Right, Jake, can he get the ball in? He's looking for Candle and he can't get it. Can he win the second ball? He can. Just play it back to the defender. Stop running with it. There we go. Play it. Big ball over the top to Candle. Plays it to Jake. Finds Amici. To Davenport. To Candle. Oh, I thought he was fouled then. But can we build it nicely from the back? Another big ball over the top. Furlong's in. Crosses it there. Is Gomez there? It is freezing on me. Apologies for this. Right, Amici. We're still on the attack. Amici crosses it in. It's gone out for a corner. That was some good attacking from us then. We should have done something with that. We should have at least tested the keeper. But we didn't. I don't know why it's running a bit slow. It's juddering a little bit. So apologies, guys, for that. I need a new laptop, and what a save that was from Simpson. Not a new laptop, I want a new PC. I know the one I want, I just can't quite afford it. They're on the attack. 10 shots to our 2. We are struggling to create chances at the minute. Right, Gomez cannot find it. As long as we don't let them score before half time to go in the lead, I'll make changes at half time to try and get us back into this game. Because at the minute, we're not, and they're definitely going to be the ones that's going to come out and win this game. So let's aggressively say I'm far from pleased. That hopefully will fire them up. But then I can't just say I'm far from pleased and then expect them to do stuff better. But do you know what I could do? And then Rowe can play there. Might take off Gomez. I might just go to their formation and play the 4-3-3 formation. See how we get on with this. Who's my left back? Nico is, isn't he? Fullback. He's not going to be a defensive fullback. Rowe can play as a defensive fullback. Can Tyler do it as well? Probably Rowe is probably a better centre back. There we go. Let's put Tyler on that. Just don't like him. He can be a box to box. Bant's playmaker. Can anyone play as an inside forward? Not really. Right, that would do. More direct passing now. That's probably why we're losing the ball. So let's drop down to mix. Try and retain the possession now. No, not really retain it. Work the ball into the box. Do that. Look for the overlap and play out defence. Let's try and play some football instead. See if this will make any difference changing the formation. The problem is, I don't know what the best formation is for our players. I know who our best players are, but I just can't get the best out of them, if that makes sense. But we're coming up to 10 minutes into this second half. There's been no highlights, no more shots really. It's going to be a boring one by the looks of things. He has been quite error prone, hasn't he? Furlong is struggling now. He's on a 6.2 rating, so Connolly is going to come on. Yeah, Connolly's going to come on. He's done alright this season, Connolly has, considering his star rating. I probably shouldn't just look at that, really. He has performed alright. We've had another shot. Right, it's a throw into them. Hopefully we can win this. Nope, no we can't. It's going to be their attack. Tyler gets... Tyler should have done a lot better with that, but he didn't. We've dropped down into 10th place. This is going to be another loss. This is poor from us. I've got a feeling the board probably just going to start questioning some methods now, and that was definitely Tyler's fault. Should have done better, really. Should have done a lot better. I don't really want to make defensive changes. I hate doing it, but Laws can play there and defend. It's not very attacking like, is it? You want to be a defensive winger, but we need to attack now. Can Christian Davis play that? He can. Let's just push up a little bit. Let's just try and grab a goal. Jake can be a central. Let's go attacking. Right, everyone's on attacking. Bloody hell, something scared the crap out of me outside. It just sounded like a giant wasp. Davenport's going to get himself sent off now, isn't he? For God's sake! Oh, for crying out loud. It's just going from bad to worse with us in this save. I feel like it's because it knows I'm neglecting it. Because I've been focusing on the Leicester save at the minute. I think York are just like, no, you're not going to focus on us. You play the Leicester save and don't bother turning us on and playing with us. And it's going to be another 2-1 loss. The team isn't good enough anyway. I've established that last season we struggled. We managed to just stay up. This season we started well, but then teams are slowly finding us out. We've had injuries, which has been a massive problem. And I've changed too much. And I keep changing it. Jake's in, and that was an alright chance for us. But considering on attacking, we've only had 4 shots to their 17. We haven't got the creatability, have we, at the minute? And they're going to go and grab a third goal just to rub salt into the wounds. 10 minutes to go. I'm going to change it again for the next game against Peterborough. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to change something. Yeah. It's too late to do any sort of shouts. Nice for us to get another goal. Right, Jake. Connolly's on it now. Connolly crosses in. Amici's there, but doesn't score. Should have scored, really. There's a couple of chances that we maybe had that I can think that we should have scored, but they should have scored a lot more, though. They've had 4 clear-cut chances. They've scored 3 of them. Nico finds a ball in now. How did that highlight go from them kicking it to them then having a corner? I can't. Nico, well in. Right, what's he doing with it? Big ball over the top. Can't find Candling. Right, Amici's on the ball. Plays Candling through. There's no one there, obviously, to help him out, which is not good. He just stops it on their line, and they've just got the ball back. That's what does me head in. Just let it run out if you're just gonna keep it. There's no point stopping it on the line just for one of their players just to win the ball back, and you're just going to be completely dispossessed. We're still in 10th place, but we are now 4 points behind. And we've looked woeful. Absolutely woeful. This team is just falling apart. Just like the manager is, eh? Right, Candling, can he win it? Connolly. It's a full time, 3-1. Well, that didn't work, did it? That didn't work at all. I'm disappointed with your performance. They're all going to be upset because... Just because you know what they're like. So we've got Peterborough next, so let's just see how we fare up against them. Right then, guys, here we are for the Peterborough game. I've changed the tactic once again. Right, so... 4-2-3-1. Originally what we was playing. Simpsons in goal with Laws, Rowe, Tyler and Nico as the back 4, with Christian Davis and Rowe Thorne as my midfield 2, Connolly, Mack, Amici and Candling up front. I've gone for control, structured, retain possession, short or passing, play it out of defence, work the ball into the box. A bit of a higher line. I don't know how that's going to do because they're probably just going to hoof it over us. I'm going to drop back to not. No, I'm going to try the higher line and see if that works. I'm just playing around with the tactic at this point, at this rate. I don't know what to do to make it any better. If you have any ideas, please leave a message below other than quit while I'm ahead and find another team. It's not happening. We will get York City to at least to the Premier League before the new Football Manager comes out in a few months' time. I think I've got plenty of time. When's it come out? Was it November time? I can't remember when it came out last year. 8 months ago, I think it was. So... yeah, I've got plenty of time, I think. So we can get at least York there. I feel like the Leicester save's slowly coming to an end. So it means this York save is going to be taken in its place. So I need to start Connolly with a good free kick then. I need to start putting more investment into this save, thinking about what I'm going to be doing. But so far, so good. We've had a shot and they haven't. We've done well against Peterborough so far. But they're playing 4-4-2. Nico wins the header. So just keep the ball once it play. Right, who had that shot then? Was that? Oh, I wasn't paying attention on. I'm not in good form tonight, guys. I need to wake myself up a little bit. I'm not in the happiest mood I've been in a while. I've been enjoying recording these videos and enjoying this save. So let's get into it. Let's try and get a win. We've had 4 shots. They've not had 1. So this is their highlights. It means they're going to have a shot and score it. Which is... no, Nico's there. Good defending. Right, Christian Davis is quite deep. He's floating in thin air. That's nice. Max on the ball. Yes, I changed his name. Gets tackled. Can't really do anything with it. But Rose there. Max back on it again. It is freezing. I don't know why it's struggling a little bit. It's kind of doing my head in a little bit. Right, Matt. To Candling. To Roform. To Connolly. Cross it in. Candling's there. And we've scored 1-0. And this time, we deserve to be 1-0 ahead. We've had all the possession, all the shots. We finally may have found the tactic. Yes, Peterborough are below us in the league. And we should have done this to probably Wickham. But so far, so good. We're looking a lot better in this game. A lot better. So hopefully... I may have found the right tactic. I don't know, I keep saying that every single time I change it and we have a win. But it'd be nice to get a win today. It'd be nice to actually dominate a match like we have. Look at the possession stats, 65% possession, and I haven't even got maintain possession on, which I'm sure I didn't put it in. Candlin's in, hits the crossbar this time with his efforts. Let me just double check. I don't think I've got retain possession on. Oh yeah, I do have it on. That's fine. I was going to say, I thought all I did is just work the ball into the box on. I thought, well, that's working a bit too well as keeping possession. But Candlin should have had another chance. Should have scored that second goal. Well, that second chance he had. It wasn't a second goal, was it? Should have done a lot better with it, at least. Right, we've had 2 clear-cut chances. We're on the attack again by the looks of things. Matt to Christian Davis. Trying to find Amici, you can't. I don't know. It's meant to be short passing. Now with the high line, we have been caught with the ball over the top, but I have faith in Simpson with them one-on-one chances. He is a very good goalkeeper. Hopefully he stays a good goalkeeper and he's with us all the way through until we get to the Premier League. Things are going well. I'm pleased. I'm just going to tell everyone I'm happy. Let's get them out there. Let's get them pleased with themselves. Who's on a yellow? Taylor is on a yellow card. Well, he's not actually on a yellow card, but if you get... Oh, yeah, he is on a yellow. I thought he wasn't on a yellow. But also with this, it puts us up to... It only puts us up. Exeter must be having a poor game. It is so tight, this league. It only puts us 1 point off the playoffs, which I feel like I'm about to jinx. No, Connolly is in. Is he going to play the long ball? He is going to play the long ball. Candlin's there, but there's no one there. Come on. People get there to support him. No. Plays it back to Nico. To Christian Davis. Again, he's on a yellow as well. We're going to have another man sent off. But with the high line, they're in and don't score. I feel like I just want to drop this high line back now. Because I feel like they're probably more attacking now. Probably gone more direct. But if we just keep the ball, look, possession. 66 to their 34. We should be alright. I need to make some changes after this free kick. Please don't score. Right, I've just gone silent, Luke. Commentate on the game. They're going to score here, though. I can feel it. I can feel it. Here comes their goal. Oh, we're going to defend it nicely. We're going to defend it nicely. Well done, Simpson. Good catch. Don't know what I was worried about. I had all the faith in the world. I did also criticise Rowe, by the way, before we got into this game, just saying he's not been that great. Buck his ideas up. So who am I going to bring on? That's the question. Who's not performing that great? Mac's struggling, but he can. Sean's back. But again, Matt's sharpness is not great. That may be a sub there for a second that I may do. What to do? I'm going to bring on Jake for Christian Davis is on a yellow. I'm just going to leave you as. Can you play as advanced playmaker? Looks like you can. So let's just see what you do. Is that the only sub I'm going to make? Yes, it is. I'm going to give it to 80th minute, and I'll probably just make another 2 subs. 80th minute. Let's see what this highlight brings. Taylor's going to go himself sent off. It's not a penalty, I don't think. But that's the second yellow. I'm so glad I didn't make them subs. But for the second match in a row, we have got another man sent off. I haven't got get stuck in on though, have I? Maybe closing down. No, sometimes. That's not great. So I need to bring on another defender. But we've got Rothorn on, actually. You can just drop back. We haven't got another midfielder on the bench, though. You can play there. So that Sean can actually play in midfield. Maybe if I swap these 2 round, that might work. I could drop these 2 back and drop the line back a little bit. Do you want to lower the tempo? We'll still want to control the game. Let's lower the tempo. Just try and control it. We've got 10 minutes to try and hold on now. It depends on what they do with this free kick, which I feel like it's been taken and nothing's happened of it, so that's fine. I might make another sub. I've got one more I can make. I'm going to bring on... I'm going to bring on Narubu. That's probably a bad idea. In fact, it's a very bad idea. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to bring on, instead, Tommy Gomez up front. Take off Candling, bring on Gomez. Never know, he might get one chance for us. Right, considering we've dominated possession... I might finish that sentence after this game's finished. We've pretty much made it full time. Right, okay. We made hard work of that. Massively made hard work of that. Look at that stat. 66% possession. Turn that round from last game. 15 shots, 6 on target. That is more like it. But the only problem is we just won 1-0. We've got another man sent off. Well done, lads. Good win. We needed that win. It needed to boost the morale up as well. So, an alright episode so far. Does that still put us 1 point off the playoffs? I don't know where to go with these episodes. So where are we? We're 1 point off the playoffs now. How many games are left? Let's go to the schedule. It's a long season, isn't it? I'm gonna go ahead and play quite far on, and depending on how things go, I will come back to relevant to whereabouts it is. I may come back to the Southend game, or I might come back to these two games here, depending on how it is, and then maybe play the last two. I may do Southend and Cheltenham. I think. Yeah, probably. Probably that's what I'm going to do. So anyway, guys, if you're new, subscribe. Let me know what you think. If you've watched this all the way through as well, leave me a thumbs up. And as always, thank you for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next episode. See you in a bit.